Dwarven Moss presents a Dungeons & Dragons actual play of The Curse of Strahd.
All right, God.
Give me some of that
I can't
elven
believe
wine.
that elven.
The elven cider?
Elven cider.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that.
Dwarven moss and elven cider.
Okay, let me paint the scenario for you guys. As you trek along, the sun is starting to set. You are kind of having... You guys are recalling that as you were tried to make it to Madame Eva as quickly as you could before the next full moon,
Yes.
you guys are actually starting to see that, there is an actual... The full moon is coming tonight.
Barn,
Hey.
take a look.
What's that?
Aren't you glad we got cured before the full moon hit?
I am glad, but that's not a good sign for us, boy.
Why?
That means the werewolves will be out in full force.
You think there's a lot of them?
Knowing where we are, I can guarantee it.
Yeah, I guess we have seen a few.
I say we get to this old mill post up there and see if we can buckle down
Wait.
for the night.
Let me ask you this, Born.
Aye.
We fought werewolves.
Aye.
We fought werewolves when it wasn't a full moon. You think that, like, when the full moon comes, you just turn into a werewolf forever?
That I don't know. I was trying to think. We've gotten rid of our curse. Can other people get rid of their curses? You turn into a werewolf forever.
Yeah, what if we had brought, like, a werewolf to Madame Eva? Bet you she would have said something like, "Oh, dearie."
That's a great impression.
Well,
That sounded great.
come on.
Come on, do it again.
I can't.
Come on, what
All right.
Madame
so
Eva would say.
Madame Eva was
I'd
all
flip
like,
a card and she'd be like,
she'd be like,
there it is, right. Oh my God. You, sir, you're a performer.
no.
You're an adventurer and a natural talent. You should join the mummers. Do shows.
Wendell's like looking almost blushing right at Arena, like as if he's like, is he right?
She avoids eye contact.
Okay. So Wendell gets the idea and his shoulders slump. Come on, Born, let's stop jerking around.
Right, let's go.
Let's pick up pace. Let's go as fast as we can, as hastily as we can.
That's a good idea.
It's not pick up pace, Irina. Pick up pace.
Oh,
We're all flawed. We're all real people.
Right, pace. Let's pick up our pace. Let's get there before sundown.
Yeah.
let's do it. They start hustling.
You guys
More
are
so than they ever have.
So you guys are ripping through pretty quickly, past a small chunk of forest, the forest where you found the hare.
Do we see
All of a sudden it
anything?
breaks open.
Yeah, is there anything like... This is all pretty standard.
It's just
We're
been path and forest and
Yeah.
path and forest.
Yeah, now it's kind of open plains.
And the forest still seems kind of misty and just like we've just avoided it. Like, all right, well, as long as we avoid this ominous, misty forest that surrounds us, then we're avoiding its nightmares.
Yeah, right?
That's
Yeah.
right. It's a good point you bring up. So, if you do like a 360 view, you will notice when you're paying attention to this mist, certain areas are clearer than others. The path, for example, that you're taking towards this mill
Right.
is actually not all that misty.
Okay, so
we're
we've left the
following this-
forest sort of, and the path continues in an open area.
And we're following this main
and we're
path.
following the trodden path because that's that's kind of like cutting through the mist
Yeah.
that is still unknown to us.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
That's where that's where we know our trajectory is. Like, we have to get here, and this is what's leading. It seems like the safest way too.
And the map is corroborating pretty much the path that's on the map is the path that's not misty in our eyes.
right.
That's right.
So we keep going.
keep
hustling. Go, boy, go. What's all our stamina? So we keep
Yeah, we
booking
keep
it.
going. We're booking it.
Yep, as fast as you can. You get to a point, and Irina kind of takes a break. She looks around. She goes, "Yes, yes, we are close.
Close.
We, not much further. No more than 10, 20 minutes. Let's go quickly."
Right.
All right,
They
let's
pick
do
up
it.
the pace. Yeah.
We're getting there, guys.
You're running down. You're on the Svalich Road. That's the path that's labeled on the map. That's the path that brought you in here in the first place.
Right. Yeah, that we came through the mist to get to the village of Barovia.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. So now this old Svalich Road, we could say, it transitions here from being a winding path through the Balinock Mountains to a lazy trail that hugs the mountainsides as it descends to a fog-filled valley.
All right. We know that this is a lonely mill, the precipice. What else do we know about this? Irina, you said it was run by women. Three women.
That's right. Yeah, a family of women. A mother and 2 daughters.
And do we know anything else about this? This is obviously something important we learned from the Vistani.
I'm not sure what they use the mill for, but I imagine it's some sort of production, some sort of factory, maybe?
Interesting. We know that this is knowledge of the ancient. An elderly being of force that we know have been in this lands, and that will help us defeat our enemy.
Okay.
What can we surmise from that?
The
You're,
enemy.
you're looking at me. You're looking at me.
Friend, I don't know, I'm trying to include you.
I've been looking at these cards, Boren, like for the last. How long has it been? Like 12 hours? No, it's been longer than that. How long has it been?
By half a day, yeah?
Yeah, half a day.
Half a day?
Since you had
Now-
your reading?
Yeah.
Like what time is it now?
Yeah.
It's probably, it's probably around 8 p.m. It's getting dark. Very dark.
All right. Well, I say we make it to this mill.
Yeah.
Find these women. We need to know this piece of information before we make it to Valaki.
You're trekking along. All you really notice is that the ravens are still following you.
Boren,
Right.
those ravens are still following us.
Oh, no. Boren locks eyes with Wendell.
What?
And he whispers and he leans in close and he walks walks really close to him. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
So they're pretty much looking like directly up and down from each other.
Does Irina hear this?
Literally. Yeah, Irina's watching this, but she doesn't hear what they're whispering to each other. Boren's literally pressed his body up to Wendell's and looking straight up.
I just
What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Yes? What could you be thinking? There's a bunch of ravens that are following us. We're not supposed to kill the ravens, and there's a bunch of ravens.
Yeah, I know.
Are you? Do you have the
do
same
it,
curse as me all of a sudden?
I'm not. I'm just saying.
I just want to mention this. After your encounter with the horses,
Right.
the marching order it's very divided. It's pretty much you two up there and Irina with BB.
Right.
You guys are still very much a party, but she's...
But
It's a duo and a duo.
It's a duo and a duo. Yeah, she's decided to pick what she feels safest as her duo partner.
Yeah.
And is she taking the lead? Like, is she kind of be like, all
No.
right, these two
No,
are
she's
weird
no.
men.
We're in the lead.
She's watching you guys
All right, be weirdos with each other.
fairly carefully.
I think it's pretty fair that she keeps her distance.
But,
I would too if I were her.
I side eye Irina.
Yeah, we kind of both look at her.
She kind of smiles back. Yeah.
All right. Look, that was stupid. Let's keep going.
All right.
You're getting close. It is getting very dark. But eventually you get to a branch in the road which leads west to a promontory, atop which is perched a dilapidated stone windmill.
Almost every single new description, there are words that I don't know.
I
What
fucking
the
agree.
fuck is a promontory?
Man, I agree. I
Can
totally...
you just tell me what it is in dumb terms? What are we looking at?
Hey Siri, what's a promontory?
Here's some information.
A promontory is a raised mass of land that projects into a lowland or a body of water.
So in this case, a lowland.
Yeah.
Raised jets of land.
So we're looking
But to-
up to a cliff.
In other words, you're kind of seeing this elevated windmill in the distance, and the vanes that would capture the air to make it turn and keep it powered, so to speak, they're tattered. They're rags. It's almost like you're sailing with a ripped up newspaper. But they are spinning.
It looks like this mill has seen better days.
Boren looks at it and goes, I believe that is the first part to get rid of the curse of Strahd. Let's go, friends.
All right, what the card say again? It was like knowledge as we're walking.
Yes, right.
Knowledge, right? So somehow this
This
windmill
is a
is going to give
charlatan
us knowledge.
of history, knowledge of the ancient. It's going to help us defeat our
Boring. We're at the first part of our quest. We're actually going to do it. We're here.
I'm having fun now, boy. All right. So they get closer and closer, and all of them are, very
Right.
confidently sort of walking towards
You're
it.
walking right up, and on close inspection, the onion-domed edifice leans forward and to one side as though trying to turn away from the stormy gray sky. You see gray brick walls and dirt-covered windows on the upper floors. A decrepit wooden platform encircles the windmill above a flimsy doorway leading to the building's interior.
Boren goes up to the door and he knocks on the door. He goes, Good evening. Is there anyone home?
Moments pass. You don't hear anything. Nobody responds.
Boren knocks again. Ladies, my name is Admiral Paladin Boren Hardanis from Bright Axe Hall. Please, if you are there, we are looking for answers. We mean you no harm. We approach you diplomatically and with safety.
Nothing.
Doesn't seem like anyone's home, Bourne.
Irina, you said this place would be run by women.
As far as I know, we've made it to the mill. This has to be it.
Okay, Boren, by the beard of Morden, may the Lord bless you. May his hammer fall and keep all that your spirits have tossed out from your body inside, so that your holy matter.
He just sneezed. He just sneezed.
Right, and this is what we say after someone sneezes.
That's a lot of things to say.
By the beard of Morden, may the Lord bless you. May his hammer fall and keep all that your spirits have tossed out from your body inside.
You say it after every sneeze?
Every sneeze, we said this dwarven culture. You don't have a blessing that. Hey, sometimes you people
Usually
intrigue
a simple
me.
bless you would suffice.
Well, we save our more powerful blesses for our battle. If you know what I mean.
I've been blessed by Bourne before. Okay, let's break into this motherfucking lighthouse.
Hold on, I knew you were gonna say that. Look, I think there's. Bourne investigates the door. He wants to look around.
Investigates. Right on. Roll for that.
All right. Boren looks at the what do you call them? The fucking the hinges. Boren looks at the hinges
Everything.
of the door and everything, and he lands on
13.
13 plus. Let's get plus 160.
So you feel around the door. You're trying to see if there's anything anything of note, anything unusual. While you're doing that, you do hear the clucking of chickens, and almost like
By the beard of Morden, may the Lord bless you. May his hammer fall and keep all that your spirits have tossed out from your body inside, so that your holy matter may rise.
as it creaks open. So as you take a look around, you can see that the ground floor has been converted into a makeshift kitchen. The room is filthy. Baskets and old dishware are piled everywhere. Adding to the clutter is a chicken coop, a heavy wooden trunk,
Oh, the chicken's here too, boy.
and a pretty wooden cabinet with flowers painted on it.
That's a pretty
Stores
cabinet.
and a peddler's cart. The peddler's cart that you see looks actually somewhat familiar to you.
This peddler's
Look
cart
at this
looks
card.
familiar.
I've seen this before.
And in addition to the clucking of the chickens, you hear toads croaking.
You hear that?
The sweet smell of pastries blends horridly with a stench that burns your nostrils.
Pastries.
Oh,
Fucking
smell
pastries.
that. Lord, it's like-
Oh,
yeah.
those pastries I had.
Hold on.
We go for some more of those.
Warmth kind of emanates from this brick oven against one wall,
Kind of warm over here.
and a crumbling staircase ascends the wall across from it.
Look at this crumbling, clean staircase. Holy moly. So Boren looks at everything. This is all they see?
That's all you see, and
So he looks around and he looks at this. Look at this peddler's cart.
Yeah, it's a
seen
familiar
this
card.
before.
I know whose that is. We killed that nimble bitch, Born.
Aye. What was her name?
The pie lady?
That's right.
She had a name?
her name was
did?
Morgantha.
Oh, yeah, Morgan.
Aye, Bilderaith and Periwimple. His
Yeah.
nephew called him Morgantha.
It was just a couple days ago.
Just a couple of days ago. We've been through a lot, my friend.
Feels like kind of
Looks around, Boren looks at.
weeks ago.
Can he connect this? Can he corroborate what he's seeing with what he saw before? Can he put this together? He looks
Roll
and
for it. Roll for it. Based on your roll, I will
He
tell you
smells
what you know.
Boren smells. Memory is linked to smell. That's one of your strongest links to your
Right.
sense of memory.
Sure.
So he smells the pies,
Well, Born, you smell
and
it.
he rolls a critical
Holy.
hit.
Born.
He rolls a 20.
Wendell
Born.
watches Born take a huge inhale through his huge dwarven nose.
You know the smell instantly, and as you approach, you kind of take a deeper look in the oven, and you can see 12 of these familiar pastries
This is it.
cooking up,
These are the dream pies.
baking away.
Holy shit, Born. You know what this
Don't
is?
touch them.
This is like a drug den.
This is it. This is like a fucking meth lab. This is a secret pie den. Perhaps that woman came here. She came all the way here and brought her wares to the village of Barovia and sold these pies. Don't touch these pies.
Wendell's looking around. He gets his finger across a few just little grains, like,
And Boren just slaps his-
runs them on his teeth.
No, Boren slaps his hand away. Don't do that.
Just
What
want
are you doing?
I just
He
want
gets
to
a
see if
good
my
little
teeth
rubbing.
would get numb.
Ay, jeez. You are a fiend, my friend. You can't trace that dragon. So as he looks at, again, I'm just riding on this 20, okay? So
You see it all,
He's
man.
looking around.
You smell it all. Actually, you're looking at the ground. Well, you see these cabinets that are kind of, one of them's kind of askew. You can see these wooden bowls and some concoctions in there. You look at the ground and you even see, you see small human bones.
I'm getting a weird feeling here.
You can actually hear the faint sound of singing and laughter coming from above you.
Or what do I look up at? What's above us?
There's an 8-foot ceiling. Really, the only thing that's above you that would continue on, you do see this kind of makeshift, I shouldn't say makeshift, but this spiraling staircase.
as that happens, Boren quickly looks at the there was a chest and a box there, right? There were two different sort of sealed
Yes.
things. I want to just quickly do an inspection. Boren inspects them both really quickly.
So as you get close to this chest, it has a bunch of holes that are poked into it,
Okay.
and you can hear the sound of what you make out to be toads or frogs.
Hey, there's something in here. That's weird. Okay, I go to the other thing and check that out. Investigate that.
There's nothing going on in there.
Can I
what
open it
What are you
up?
looking at, Born?
There's something here. I want to make sure that perhaps there's something here.
What, in the boxes?
Hey, who knows? There might be something here that's helpful. We could use it.
I don't know if those were chicken pies.
No. Boren looks at the bones and he's like, how big are these bones? What do these bones look like that he's looking at?
They look about the size of a small child.
Boren
Born.
looks at this and he goes,
Born.
Wendell,
The pies, Born.
the pie that you ate, that woman was going around and collecting children. That's why she had that boy in her hands.
Pies are made of children,
She
Born.
was making a pie out of children.
That's why the parents gave away that boy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Born. Born, settle down, man.
I hate this place. Boren kicks the chest filled with frogs and toads. He kicks it over.
It spills onto the ground.
Wendell's pissed too. He starts walking up the stairs.
Good 100 frogs just kind of leap out. They're jumping around.
Wendell yells back over his shoulder, "Come on, Bourne, let's go kick the ass of whoever's laughing at us." As he's going up the stairs.
All right, Boren follows him.
Irina, she actually had the dog. She had BB with her the whole time. She's going to set him outside, and she is behind you guys. She has grabbed the hilt of her sword, and she's marching you, following you guys march up the staircase.
So Boren, he readies an action, and he takes out his axe.
So what is the marching order? It's yourself.
So it's Wendell, Boren, Irina.
Wendell, you're leading the way?
Yeah.
As soon as you make it up your way up the stairs and into the room, you see a homely, haggard woman sweeping the floor. She's pushing around a few old bones and stirring up a cloud of white dust with her broom. She wears a blood-stained, flour-caked apron. The dirt-caked windows allow very little light to enter this 8-foot-high chamber.
Wendell Eldritch blasts her. He's got a lot pent up.
And Boren doesn't even blink an eye. Boren just goes,
Oh! It's a big hit, I would imagine, with an 18.
18? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
No question.
That blast is going to hit her for 6 damage.
Okay.
Second blast, 10 to hit. So I just aim 2 blasts at her and bang, fire.
14 points of damage. As you strike her in the back, she kind of collapses forward, turns around, and all of a sudden she is just transformed into this completely hideous being. Her hair is kind of sticking out like needles, and her long fingers are her fingernails are extending. She's giving you this disgusting shriek. She looks around. She goes, "Ah! You'll pay for this!" And she screams, "Bella! Bella! Come downstairs!"
Boren, are we in battle? We're in the heat of battle?
Let's roll initiative right now at this point.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What'd you get?
Boren rolls a 21.
17.
That's a good Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's going to be Boren, Wendell, and then this lady. Let me roll for Irina. She's in this. Boren, Wendell, Irina, and the lady. So, Boren, your turn.
Okay.
21. That's you.
Boren.
Am I allowed to yell? Do I have enough time to yell something at her?
Oh, yeah.
Wendell's going to yell at her and say, "We're going after Strahd. Tell us what you know to help us, and we'll spare your life." And yeah, this is after I fucking blast her.
Right.
Amazing.
Right before Boren goes, is that, "I'll stay my axe if you can help us out."
We know nothing of Strahd. He's of no concern to us. He brought us here. We're cursed. We're here just like the rest of yous. We're stuck here in this godforsaken land. But we like it here. It's not so bad, isn't it?
Not so bad. What the fuck are you talking about?
You make pies out of children!
Children pies!
You witches!
We do what we can to survive around here, you know.
You better rope I do to burn this place down. And Boren casts Searing Smite on his axe.
I've listened to him.
4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on! Bella! Get down here!
Yeah, bring Bella.
All right. Boren, as his bonus action, he casts Searing Smite, and his axe lights on fire. And he goes straight for the first witch he can see.
I warned you.
And he swings. And he gets a 14 plus an 8.
That's a hit.
All right.
We're on today, Boren.
All right, so he swings his axe. 2 plus 7 slashing. That's
What is your Searing Smite?
9. And then my Searing Smite. My Searing Smite, the next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your weapon flares with white, hot intensity.
My
and
God.
the attack deals an extra 1d6 fire damage.
Yeah, Boren, you've pretty much killed a lot of people with Searing Smite.
Shit. What?
I like the one that you just roll.
We know on a... Okay, okay. All right. And then Boren has he just stands there, so he looks at this. So what does he see after he just fucking slams down this axe? It's hot, searing out on this woman.
A bit of these flames, the flames kind of sear a little bit of her ragged clothes, and a bit of her hair that's come undone from this once neatly tied bun, and is just kind of pointing out like needles, jumping out of her head. Wendell, what's up? Your turn.
Fire up another high fucking rookie. First shot. 16.
Ooh, just miss. Just kind of catches a little bit of it, but only on her clothes.
Okay. All right, second game.
17.
17, so plus my 9. And then damage is going to be, a 12.
Ooh, and what did you use?
I mean, 13.
And Bodo goes,
Crackling beam of energy.
Bodo goes, oh, there it is.
Gets her right in the side. She's going to take a look at Wendell. I think that is a miss.
Bring it on, you child-eating bitch.
Yeah, she's grappling at you with her claws. 2 misses. Just as this happens, though, you see someone that looks very similar to her coming down the stairs. You see Bella enter the room, and she will be placed right after Wendell, in between Wendell and Irina in this battle.
Okay.
Boren, your turn.
Okay, Boren looks
We got
the same-
company, Born.
The same woman.
And what does Bella look like? This Bella
They
that's
look like
entered?
sisters.
So they're the same sort of like witchy beast.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. So, and Bella is still on the stairs.
She's halfway down the stairs.
Okay.
She can see you.
Okay.
She can't necessarily swipe at anyone yet, but she could come up with something.
Okay, I'm Boren's going for the one that he attacked before.
Yep.
The one that's been taking all the hits.
This one's in melee range, engaged.
5 plus 8.
Nope.
He goes for his extra attack. 3 plus 8.
To know as well.
Oh,
2 whiffs.
come on!
You are out of it.
We need a little better than that, Born.
So you guys are basically dancing around the center of this mill.
Right.
It's this big pole that's kind of twisting as the windmill spins, or seemingly doesn't. It looks
Yeah.
like it's
How many feet, like, diameter is this?
this whole room is very narrow. I would say it's about 20 by 20.
Oh,
almost.
wow.
Okay, so
Okay,
we're
in a
tighter than
tight
I
space.
thought.
Yeah.
Big time, yeah.
Wow, cool.
The
okay.
tower kind of narrows as you get closer to
Okay.
the
Well,
top
then-
floor.
We're all pretty close to each other.
Very close to each other. These windows are kind of caked with all this dirt. You can't really see much in these rooms, but you're also noticing that it's very, very dark outside.
So, Wendell thinks for a second, and then he quickly conjures up a heavy, shadowy crossbow.
Hey, there it is. Use your weapons wisely. You're an adventurer now.
All right, Wendell conjures a heavy crossbow and fires once on this lady with a 16, so that'll be a hit.
You know that's a hit.
Also a 1d10. 5 is 13. The second dart will be a hit.
Mama.
Boren,
My
I just hit it pretty good with my fucking heavy arrow, heavy
get
bolts.
My axe
Still
is
standing.
still burning bright, boy. These witches are going to take us, but I'm not going to allow it.
Oh, Boren, this bitch is laughing at us.
We'll chop her in half. Oh, it's been a while since this dwarf lets his hips loose.
Oh my
I
God.
am a raging hard on.
I'm in a nightmare. Look at this scene.
Dwarven dicks, they're not long, but they're just fucking. Dwarves, fuck.
I'm beginning to like this chaos, Irina. What do you think? And I grab Irina by both the shoulders and I start shaking her. I like where I am right now.
Oh my God. She responds with like a slap to your face.
Grab a hold of yourself! God damn it, you've lost your minds!
All right, where are
And
we?
with that,
What are we doing here?
All right, so I just attacked with my heavy crossbow, and I drove 2 huge bolts
For 28, 32?
28 damage.
28 damage.
It is now the hag's turn.
Hag.
Okay.
The hag. She's a hag. Look at this hag.
There we
a hag.
go. So she's looking right at you.
Oh shit!
She points her fingers, and with it, these 3 kind of darts flail off,
Oh shit!
and all 3 of them hit you. It's like a combo. One of them in the stomach, one of them in the chest, and then one of them in the face. You get stung with these bad boys, and you suffer a total of 16 points of damage.
Oh shit, Lauren! Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I look back at her and I point my finger, and as a
my
reaction,
God. I know what he's doing.
Ooh, yes.
Just-
I point my finger, and the creature that damaged me is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames.
This is a hellish rebuke. Well, you're going to be happy that she rolled a total of 6 with modifications.
Oh my god. And roll 4d10 damage.
By the beard of Moradin, give it to her! 10,
1.
22.
So as she pelts you with these 3 type of magical darts, you harness that energy, put it right back at her as you point her body and her rags engulf in flames, and she is eviscerated.
I call that my hellish rebuke, Boren.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. No, you're a man of the adventurer.
Now let's take out that Bella like
Yeah.
the bitch she is.
Her sister is enraged and disgusted by this.
Good. Killing your sister.
So she looks over at Irina.
Oh,
She does a gesture with her hands, a somatic movement towards Irina, and just like that, Irina collapses and hits the ground. She appears to be unconscious.
Irina. Irina.
No! Hold on, lass! We'll get you out of this!
It's your turn, Boren.
right. Boren looks at Bella on the stairs. His axe is still lit
Flaming
flame.
a little bit, yeah. Still hot.
14 plus 8, 22.
Oh yeah,
That hit.
you know that's a hit. That's a hit
Searing
and a half.
Smite. He's using his Searing Smite at a 2nd level, which adds another D6. 2 plus 1, 3 plus 4, 7.
So you do a not so whopping 7 points of damage.
Look out, Boren.
I'm trying, boy! Use your tricks, they seem to be working!
Oh shit.
Ah, shit!
Is it my turn?
It's your turn, Wendell. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna run over to Irina first.
Yep.
Take a look at her really quick.
Yep.
Anything, like if I were to even try to heal her in some way or help her, get her to come to, I'm hoping just for a free action of just investigating her. Is she hurt? Is she-
So you can
what
see
is-
that she's wearing a breastplate. You can see that it's kind of inflating with her breath. She appears to be. She just appears to be unconscious.
Oh, you're saying inflating because she's breathing.
Yeah,
So
you
she's
can tell
breathing.
that she's breathing.
Okay. Well, then I kind of investigate that, and then I look up at this Bella, and I go, Bella, you piece of shit. I hate bitches like you. I'm using my vicious mockery. Bitches like you, killing
How do you know
children
bitches
and
like me?
eating children. We're after Strahd. And I'm yelling at her, and I say, I hope that there's nothing for you after I kill you. And I'm gonna deal 2d4 psychic damage, and she's gonna have disadvantage on the next attack roll if she fails a wisdom saving throw.
Interesting. Okay.
I love this. They're connected with Morgantha. They're making pies.
She has a 14. What's your spell DC?
50.
Oh, does not make it.
That's maybe
Four psychic damage.
4 psychic damage.
So she'll have disadvantage on her next attack roll.
And with that, it is her turn.
Okay.
Bring it, dearie.
She takes a swipe at Boren, and it's a big miss.
Nice
Boren.
dodge, Boren.
Pushes it away. Get out of here.
Her claws just kind of clink off your plate armor like nothing.
Boren's got his fighting spirit.
Oh, look at him.
Here we go.
Wow, I'm on a quest.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn, Boren.
Boren still got Searing Smite. 8 plus 13 is 21.
Mega hit.
Mega hit. And you know what? He's going to use his Divine Smite on that. So Divine Smite plus Searing Smite.
Yeah. Use up a spell slot for that bad boy.
That's right. With my slashing, 17 plus 7 is 25.
Wow. Plus the 21 that you already took off?
Yeah.
That's additional? Okay. So you just dealt 46 points of damage? It's not a kill, but I almost want you to describe it. Describe what 46 points of damage looks like with your goddamn axe.
What you see is this battle axe. This is like a combo. This is like watching a video game combo where Boren is just going slashing up, slashing down, turning around, spinning his axe, bringing it down, bringing it up, bouncing
Is this,
off
would
the
you
wall.
say Mortal Kombat or Killer Instinct?
More Killer Instinct.
Wow, so this is like 80 hits.
Yeah.
Okay, as those hits are happening, a slow zoom up on Wendell's face, and he goes, he's beginning to believe.
And Boren, because Boren, his axe is on fire as well, so it's leaving this trail of smoke, and every time it hits or even touches the sides of the wall, it kind of sparks up.
Wendell goes over to Irina. He kind of like bursts back onto the scene with her, and he goes, Boren's fighting a hag.
She's
And he
completely
goes,
unconscious right now. No response.
Okay. Wow, you haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's it. I did it.
All right.
Wendell, your turn.
Wait, so it's still alive.
Amazingly.
Okay. This is what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
After Wendell watches Boren take this major Killer Instinct combo attack on this hag bitch, Wendell gets filled with all of this anger. And he starts directing all of his anger and his energy just the way he almost remembers the way he was angry at the clouds that were above him when he thought that it was going to rain down on his drought.
Yeah.
And he's angry right now.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, he kind of starts just almost begging for the more power to enter his soul, to grant him the pleasure of digging more violence towards this fucking hag.
Yeah.
And as he does so, his eyes almost meet the corpse of this hag that they just slain on the floor that they're on.
Yeah.
And he just kind of compels it. It raises up in a sort of dreamlike particle shadowy state, like all the rest of his little bag of tricks. And it rises up. That is going to be his level 6 Accursed Spectre Warlock skill, which means this Spectre is going to do my bidding until the end of a long rest. I've got the stats right here.
Oh my God.
It's somewhat of a weak creature, but it's like vampiric in nature in the fact that it has a life drain ability.
Okay.
Boren spins around and looks at this thing and goes, Wendell, you never fail to surprise me, boy.
I'm sort of surprised myself here, Boren. Watch this!
Boren, you're a champion of this kind of holy spirit. You just saw your dear friend who you've entrusted a secret to.
Yeah.
You're now in the kind of your brother, your blood brother. You just saw your brother raise this hag
It's true.
from the dead.
Boren knows to the best of his self-worth, to the deep down of his soul, he goes, I am a man of the sacred oath of devotion. I should not let this undead fiend creature, foul beast, roam this land. But if we are going to get through this, we have to let this man do his thing. Go!
That was wild. So whose turn is it?
Well, that wasn't necessarily a turn. Like, was that an
Yeah,
action
no,
to raise
no,
that?
that was just
No.
Boren's
Do you still have an
inner thoughts.
action?
Yeah, I still have an action.
So it's your
Okay,
turn.
so both the Spectre and Wendell charge towards this thing.
Oh my God! So she's halfway up down the stairs at this point.
Yeah, Wendell charges up the stairs first. For a first attack, which will be a 15, takes a swipe, miss.
Miss.
Second
She
attack.
dodges it.
Is going to be a 20.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Unnat 20.
Unnat
Total 20.
Unnat 20.
Unnat
A total
20.
20. Not with the crossbow anymore. He came in with an axe.
Yep.
And
Yep.
then the Spectre is going to come in and do a life drain. It raises its hands and it grabs around the hag.
Wow.
It's going to roll for a plus 4. So 17 plus 4, 21.
Whoa!
And then 3d6 necrotic damage.
Oh,
What the fuck?
not 10.
A 10 damage. And the target must succeed a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, or its hit point maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken. That would be 10.
Man, you guys are decimating these women. I thought it would be. I thought you guys might be in danger. Anyways.
You thought wrong.
So that's a 17.
You beat the extra.
beat the DC,
Yeah, they beat
the extra,
DC
okay.
of that. Okay. And an additional 10
Missed.
missed.
Yeah.
With the DC
That's
save.
a fucking awesome Spectre, man. All right, Boren.
Boren's turn. That's it.
Boren.
Boren's turn.
Irina is still passed out cold. BB is not in the battle.
Take this thing out, Boren.
You
You rolled a nat 1. That's a critical miss.
Yeah, you just take this big swipe, and as you miss, it just kind of clinks off the armor on your toe. Kind of hit yourself a little bit. You let off a bit of a curse.
Hey, Boren, stink. I am tired.
Boren, we gotta take this Bella out.
There.
Show him how it's done, Wendell. It's Wendell, then it's Bella's turn.
Hey, Bella.
What is it? What is it you want?
Are you ready to fucking die?
Yeah. Die. Is that what you did to my mother?
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that your mother?
Who's your mother, Morgantha?
Morgantha! She's been gone for a couple days.
That's 'cause we killed her. And now we know what you do, you slinky, witching, disgusting. We are going to wipe you off the face of this planet, you scourge, you crow.
Wendell's raising his axe. Strikes down with a 2 plus 9. With the first one's a miss, but he comes back up with a 15 plus 9. So the backhand swipes up against her chin. Plus 5, so 15 damage coming up from underneath on her chin.
Yeah, fucking uppercut on her chin, splits her chin. Tell me more about it. She is toasted.
It's like the back of the axe is just like one of those pike little spike parts, and so it just kind of like grabs underneath, and it just sort of latches onto her lower teeth, and then it pulls half of her face off.
Disgusting.
Sticks on the back of this axe.
As her flesh rips off of her face, it kind of sticks to the wall. And it's almost like the spaghetti test. If you're cooking spaghetti and you're not sure if it's done, you kind of throw a couple noodles on the wall.
You ever cook spaghetti?
Sticks to the
Hey,
wall.
Boren. Boren, you ever cook spaghetti?
I have.
We beat this hag.
We beat her fair and square.
You guys are having this one-on-one conversation. It's great. Irina is on the
So
ground.
many different flavors of victory I'm tasting right now.
So they're done. These two.
Yeah,
We-
I just ripped off half of her face on the
Her jaw-
back
on this
pike
uppercut.
of this.
He like
Yeah.
launched
yeah.
the flesh of her face
Yeah.
to the wall, and it's
And it's
stuck.
stuck on the wall.
And that's how you knew she was cooked successfully.
Boren just.
Check on Irina.
But before that, Boren just kind of steps confidently towards Wendell, and he puts his hand on his, and he goes, "My word, boy, you're an adventurer through and through." And then he turns around, runs to Irina, and does lay on hands on Irina.
And she kind of snaps out of it and looks you in the eye.
Irina, how are you, my dear?
Oh,
How do you
Boren,
feel?
what happened? I feel fine.
Good. We were in the heat of battle, my dear. And your hero Wendell here, he saved us all from being taken by the darkness.
Very good.
I had a moment, and I discovered a new ability that my curse has granted me. Dark as it is. I'll introduce you to the Spectre, and the Spectre, I guess, I'm going to command to walk up and sort of just take some sort of a ghoulish bow.
Ooh, she kind of sheepishly puts her hand forward.
I don't know if it's going to do anything to that. And this is the hag we just killed, and it's back, but it's serving me, so not to worry.
It's good. So Boren looks around. He starts looking around. So he kicked over that chest filled with frogs and whatever.
That was on the first floor. There's nothing on this floor. All there is kind of a middle cylinder
Yeah.
that this woman was kind of
Right.
turning herself that would normally be powered by the wind outside in the mill.
I don't think they're going to be making any more child pies, Warren.
All right.
Not anymore.
Just as soon as you say that, you do smell a little bit of a
Ugh,
Burning
smelling
a little
bit of
bit.
a burning.
yeah. It's coming up from downstairs.
I
Probably
think it's coming
those
from
pies.
downstairs.
He's probably those pies.
Yeah, surmise as much.
Probably. You're right.
They're burning right now in that
They're
oven.
burning right now,
Oh my
Warren.
I can't
Full
believe
battle.
This
Should we
is-
just let it burn and burn this whole fucking place down?
No, we need to find out, first and foremost, what these witches were hiding.
Right. Do you think there's any more witches? There's above us, right? Like we're seeing above. Like there's still.
There are stairs that carry on upwards. That
Yeah.
is for sure.
Is it upwards?
Irina described this area as having a mother and two daughters.
Yes, I remember that.
It's all wooden roof, and then there's kind of these stairs that curve around upstairs. And the math adds up. It sounds like you murdered this whole family, this coven of hags.
Let's make our way upstairs. We're safe, boy.
Wendell continues up the stairs all the way up.
All the way up. So as soon as you kind of break through the upstairs, your head peers up. You see a rotting wooden closet. There are 3 crates stacked one on top of another. With all of them have these small doors in these crates. And next to the closet is a heap of discarded clothing. Beside that is now another ladder that climbs
God.
to a wooden trap door
It's the kids'
in
clothes.
the ceiling.
Oh no.
And then off to the side, a moldy bed with tattered canopy stands by.
Oh my God. What a horror this place must
sick
have been.
fucking place.
Boren goes up to the crates and looks in each door.
So the top crate is empty. The second crate, as you open it, actually reveals a small child,
Who's alive?
barely.
Holy shit.
My boy. Boy or girl?
It's a boy. He
Wendell
looks to be
rushes.
about
Wendell sees this and rushes over.
yeah, he looks to be about 7 years old.
Born, is this thing breathing?
I think so, yes.
Cheers.
Reminds you, yeah, it reminds you of like Irina, like literally checking her pulse. You've done the same thing to this boy.
How is Irina dealing with seeing this kid?
Honestly, this whole day has been a total shocker for her. She's tearing up a little bit. She's not being super vocal at the moment, but she's shooken up by this.
Can Boren use lay on hands again on this child?
You can try.
Born, try to use your healing ability on.
Boren puts his hand on the poor child.
May the beard of morning be
The
his
boy
hand.
kind of shakes to life. He opens an eye and looks at you and starts scurrying back in his box and kicking.
No, boy, come down. We're not
This boy is covered in crumbs of food. He's actually looking pretty heavy.
How long have you been here? Everything's okay. The women, the hags that were here, they're gone now.
Yeah, you're okay
They're
now.
okay, boy.
You're all right, little plump boy.
Calm down.
Good thing is he's not hungry, Boren.
I can see that. Boy, freak, are you all right? Tell me, son. You're all right. Come
I
on.
want to get out of here.
You're safe.
Do you know where you are, freak?
I'm not sure. And as you are questioning him, Irina kind of peeks through. She actually recognizes this boy, and he recognizes her. He recognizes her as Irina, the daughter of the burgomeister of the village of Barovia. And it's almost like he doesn't believe what he's seeing. But he goes, "Oh, hi, Irina!" And Irina says, "Oh my gosh, I know this boy. He's from Barovia. Freak, his family.
You
They
guys
live
know
just
each
around the
other?
bend."
What?
Oh, freak. I am sorry, I know your story, boy. Your parents must have gave you away for those pies. It's those dream pies. You're safe now, boy. All those hags.
He kind of bursts through this door, and he's listening to you, but he runs up and gives Irina a big hug.
All right.
She's
all
hugging
right,
him too.
Good.
Oh, yes. Take solace in the hug, boy.
Wendell is going to go and get BB's. Is BB around?
BB has been instructed to stay outside.
Oh, so
yeah,
she's
he is
outside.
not with you guys
Okay.
for sure.
Well, I'm looking forward to maybe calming the boy down with the company of BB.
Nice. So do you go get BB? or
Well,
do you-
right now we're still on.
you're on the third floor.
Third floor.
Third floor, yeah.
This
So,
is the top floor?
I'm gonna-
No, there's still more to go.
When you came into here, you saw a ladder towards a trapdoor, like as if this were the attic. Maybe this takes you to the edifice.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Borden goes,
Irina, comfort the boy. Wendell and I must go forward, make sure the rest of this tower is safe.
Boren, this was our information tower. Is that
That's right.
Borden kind of,
is that first card, right?
Borden, as they're going up, yeah. Borden decides, Irina is taking care of this kid.
Mm-hmm.
And Borden takes Wendell aside and says,
Yes, that's right, friend. I remember this was the charlatan card. It was given to us the information of history, knowledge of the ancient. It will help us defeat our enemy. This lonely mill on this precipice. Perhaps up here we'll find our treasure.
One thing I know is hags are my enemy now, man. Children pies.
Children
Fuck
pies
that,
is
man.
gross.
what does Borden see? I mean, he checks the other crate, because there's another crate underneath that kid too, right?
You open it up and you see a young woman. Like
Young woman?
A child. And she's
child.
a little bit younger. She looks to be about barely 5.
Alive?
What is going on?
Alive?
She appears to be alive. She's not moving.
What is your name, dear? Hello.
He puts Borden uses lay on hands on her.
God. Okay, well, Wendell just realized that there could be other kids here because there's one and
I
then
see.
2. And so he's like
He's tearing the room
manically
apart.
looking for any other hidden kids that are barely alive.
There's nothing else around.
Okay.
It's basically kind of it's very they're still incredibly small crates, but these are the only kind of obscured area where a human body could be. Really all that's left is a bed to the side. So you're kind of tearing around looking for anything.
My girl, little lass, what is your name?
My name's Myrtle.
Myrtle. Please, stay here. You'll be safe. We've gotten rid of these witches.
Wendell goes and picks up the girl and walks towards Irina and says, Irina, carry her and keep the boy close.
She gives you a nod and takes in the new child, and they're both kind of hugging each other, and she's huddling over them, comforting them
Yeah,
the best she can.
We work out that she's going to try to take care of these kids and keep them out of danger while we
Yeah.
protect them.
That's right. And Borden goes,
We'll be right back.
and they start venturing up. Both Borden and Wendell start venturing up further and further up the tower.
up the windmill?
So this is more of a, it's not a staircase, it's a ladder. It's a very kind of attic-y situation, I guess. You're climbing up, you're leading the way. You actually have to press up against this board in the ceiling and move it. There's like, it's like a full-on attic type thing, and you've reached this edifice, this dome. And as you reach this chamber,
Got it. We made it to the edifice.
it's filled with all this old machinery. There's not much room to move around. It's like a 10 by 10 foot room. You can see that it's very dark at this point, and you can kind of see this full moon through these little cracks. There's kind of a corner with all this dirt in it, and there's just a few empty birds' nests that you surmise.
The roof is kind of ripped open. Is that what you're saying?
So you're inside this edifice, this kind of peak dome, and it is dilapidated. You're right. It's a little breezy up here because it's so open, and there's these little cracks in the kind of foundation of this place, and the wind does blow through. You can see these cracks. You can see that it's very dark right now. At this point, there's a full moon in the sky. You see some stars, and it's kind of silent and windy up here, and all you really see is a pile of dirt and a few birds' nests. There's all these little areas where clearly these creatures have flown in and kind of taken shelter, but there's nothing live right now. It's all very quiet, and the nests are just bundles of hay, essentially.
I'm going to make a nature check on the nests. I suspect that maybe they're like raven nests. 19.
Ooh. You can tell that they are for sure of the raven nature.
Windle, what are you sensing?
What I thought.
What's that?
I guess this is where some of those ravens come and maybe deliver messages.
I would just say with that amazing roll, as you're trying to figure out the origins of this nest, under one of these nests, you feel something. You jostle it around, give it a little brush off, and as you pick off the final remains of this nest, you find a book titled The Tome of Strahd.
Whoa.
What is it? What have you got there, boy?
Some sort of book. It says right on here, Tome of Strahd.
Open it up.
Wait, I've heard stories before, so I just open this thing up and get what, sucked inside to a bunch of madness?
You don't know that. Open it up. If this is the tome, this is usually something that contains information about the person that we're seeking information on.
You're right. That's what we came here for.
They open it up. Boren opens it up.
So as soon as you open it, there's a cold shiver that runs down your spine. And this massive crack of lightning that you see coming through these cracks in this kind of upper attic that you're in, it strikes and it shatters. And all of a sudden, as you're looking around outside, your ears perk up and you hear this howling of wolves as you see it.
I told you, boy, we shouldn't just open up this book. Oh, man, if we're fucked now. Oh, Boren, it's... boy, you open up the book. You open up the tomb.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. It's another
Shit.
impulsive move. I should have thought about it. I'm sorry, friend.
Shit.
Shit.
I conjure a great axe. No, a mace.
All right.
No, a heavy crossbow. That did me good before.
From the sounds you're hearing, they're getting closer and closer. You're very much under the impression that things have gone kind of... You've touched something you shouldn't have touched. Voices, these howlings are getting louder and louder and louder. You guys are... The two of you are just kind of up on this fourth floor of this mill.
Quickly! Get up to the top level! And he tells Irina and the kids sort of jumble up and he saves
Get up
them.
there.
Yeah, the kids are frightened. They're running up. I just want to give you guys, paint you the full picture.
Yeah.
Okay, the full picture. Yeah, you're hearing all this howling. But before you entered here, BB was set outside on the first floor.
That's right.
Shit, BB's out there. Wendell dashes. Wendell dashes down.
60 feet down.
Yeah.
60
How far
feet
do I
down.
make it?
Dude, man. Okay, I'll tell you what.
Oh.
These wolves are coming in real
Okay,
fast.
well, I don't know there was
no,
wolves.
no,
I hear there's wolves.
Yeah, you hear there are wolves. What
Yeah.
do you think?
I think that I've seen a
Well-
lot of illusions.
Right,
But I also saw Bourne massacre a horse earlier.
Okay, so let me rephrase that. These wolf voices are getting very, very loud. You just have been reminded of BB. In fact, you hear them.
I dash down. How far do I make it down?
The sounds of these
Yeah.
voices
Yeah.
are about 2 turns away.
Okay.
Yeah.
One dash will only get you one way
One
there.
turn.
One turn, exactly. The second dash will also get you there at the same time as these sounds.
One dash will get
encroach.
me there.
We'll get you halfway there.
Okay.
So, basically what I'm
I'm
saying...
going all the way.
Give me a performance check. Like, I want you to describe yourself moving faster than 60 feet.
Okay.
Faster than a dash.
I summon a shadowy pike.
What?
I summon a pike and I throw it down in front of me.
A fish.
No, a pike.
No, the weapon, a pike. It's like
Oh,
a staff
right.
with a giant spear on the end.
Of course. I know what a pike is. I thought...
Although I like the fish idea.
No, a long spear. And I throw it down on the stairs and jump on it in an attempt to sort of like not surf it, but just sort of like throw the pike down just directly on the stairs so it would go flat and shear itself down.
It's like a rail? Like skateboarding?
Yeah, like I'm surfing the stairs.
Okay.
Wow.
That will gain you advantage on beating a performance DC of 20.
An 18 plus 5.
Oh, 23.
Okay,
My
so
God.
I fly down the stairs surfing on this pike.
Yeah. You are like...
Kind of bumping into the wall. It's messy, but I want to make it down there to BB.
not even bumping. It's gliding off the wall at this point. It's
Yeah.
just- they're just giving you little kisses
I'm
as
just-
you make your way down.
Boren's eyes are wide open, the widest they've
That's right.
ever been.
This is an
watching
old
this
man.
thing. Yeah.
He's old.
And I'm like, oh my.
And as he's just about to lose his balance as he's standing near the end, he grabs the knob of the door, twists it, kicks it open as he's hearing kind of BB scratching. The brief look that you get outside is you're seeing this background of these evergreens and pine trees up this hill as you're on this promontory. That's the word, right?
Nice. Yeah, nice.
You see maybe 10, maybe 20 werewolves.
No.
Eclipsed by this very intense moonlight, and they are galloping towards you as BB scoots around the door that you've just flung open with your hand on the knob. And Wendell, as you're just looking at that final crack with your hand on your knob, how do you want to continue?
With my hand on my knob. I'm gonna grab BB.
They're like one turn away. It's crazy. The first
Okay,
wave.
I'm grabbing BB. I'm shutting the door with as much. There's not like an immediate lock to choose from or
There's
anything.
no lock or anything on
so
this
I shut the
door.
door with BB. I
You
run.
shut it. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. And I run up the stairs and I yell up at Boren as I'm running. Meet me halfway, Boren!
Boren has no idea what's going on, so he's just chugging down.
You do hear him. You can tell that he's on the edge of his limit. He is screaming for you to come halfway down this place. This
I-
4-story, old kind of mill.
I use my axe, and I use it as some sort of like I slam it into the wall and just write it down. Or I go down whatever the fuck I do, I just go down.
So-
Oh my god, I'm so scared right now.
This ladder from the
Hold on,
third
hold
to
on,
fourth
let me-
floor.
Let me get this straight.
You do go
do
down.
that again.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever I do, I
Hold on.
go down.
You hear
Boren
this
hears
scream
this
screeching through
scream.
the wooden floors and up around the staircase, up to your ladder on the 4th floor.
Boren just slides down the ladder. He goes as quick. He meets it. He just hears Wendell, and he just by instinct goes. He dashes and just goes straight for meeting Wendell. He just goes towards Wendell's voice.
You're going for a dash as well.
Sure.
Okay, so as you're dashing and Wendell's going up the stairs, on the door that you just shut, all you hear sounds like a whole bunch of these wolves have just smashed into this door, and you hear a whole bunch of scraping. You guys have both met kind of right where the second and third floor meet, and you're hearing a sound that is very close, and that Wendell knows is very dangerous. What do you want to do?
Let's hope that those wolves don't know how to open up the fucking door, Born.
They do. They're controlled by Strahd.
I gotta get this BB up to.
I don't know.
I gotta get BB up to.
Who cares about
I gotta
BB?
get her up to.
Who cares
Irina.
about BB? You gotta look out for ourselves right now.
I'm running past Born to just get the get BB to Irina.
BB is following you. You're now onto the third floor, where you know the only thing that's left is this small ladder that goes to a slot in the ceiling that slides into the attic.
What are we gonna do,
All
Born?
of a sudden, you hear this huge thunk. The door is smashed open on the first floor, and you hear these.
I'm
wolves
sending my
encroaching.
Spectre down with me too. I'm getting my Spectre is coming down the stairs.
Wow, I love this.
Yeah.
So you've brought him down. He's come down to the ladder. He's at your level now. What do you want to do with this turn?
I just keep saying, let's go up. Let's keep going up.
Right. So I have we pass as my Spectre passes us. My Spectre I'm sending down. So it obeys my verbal commands. That doesn't mean that I can see through it. I'm going to tell it to guard us from the wolves. Okay, so, so I'm going to go up to my Spectre. Okay. And yeah, everyone's yeah. And I'm gonna look at it. All right, Spectre. You work for me. Yeah. You know those wolves that are outside? You hear those? You're gonna guard us from those fucking things, all right? Any of those wolves you hear? You go after them. You attack with everything you've got. Now go guard us. Yeah. All right, Born. Come on, let's go.
Let's go! And Born grabs his axe and he just goes.
Born, what did you think of that?
That Spectre freaked me the hell out.
It's a freaking thing, but you know what? It's on our team.
Oh.
It's gonna protect us. Come on, let's get
Come on,
upstairs.
let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You guys rush upstairs. You guys are up there now with Irina, the two kids, Myrtle and Freak. What do you want to do? Spectre's gone down. You hear a lot of scratching and screaming.
Born, there's no reason why we can't wait this out, right?
And all you see is a ladder beneath you, kind of propped up against this little square in the roof. You're in the attic of the roof, and you're looking down at these stairs.
How big is the opening of the entrance that leads from that floor to
Maybe
our floor?
2.5 feet by 2.5 feet.
And Born, how big is your shield?
It's about 2.5 feet by 2.5 feet.
Drop it on here and let's just stand on it.